So my name is Kylie Thompson. I am Communications Coordinator for Indigenous Sport and Wellness Ontario. And I'm here today with Jesse Tipping, President of the Athlete Institute, and Keir Johnston, Manager of Games and High Performance Sport at ISWO. Today we also have with us Kim Wheatley. Kim is an Anishinaabe Ojibwe band member of Shawaniga First Nation. Her spirit name translates directly to head or leader of the fire flower, and she is Turtle Clan. Kim's love of Indigenous hand drumming and singing in Anishinaabe traditional teachings shapes her commitment to creating and promoting awareness of the Indigenous perspective. She's a published author, event coordinator, cultural advisor, water protector, mother, traditional grandmother, and proud employee of the earth. With over 2 decades of public speaking experience, she continues to stretch her reach out to all walks of life. Kim has appeared on numerous television shows, news articles, magazines, books, and radio programs. She is the recipient of the City of Pickering's Heritage Civic Award 2015 and has most recently received the City of Markham's Cultural Awareness Recognition Award in 2017. She continues to challenge herself through culture advisory roles in public event planning. Kim's enduring hope is deeply connected to changing the world one heart at a time.
Anim bojo, Jikain Dodam, Skudenigan, Wawaskon and Indigenous Shawanagan Dunji. Newmarket and Dunjaba, Anishinaabe, Clay Ojibwe, and I bring greetings in the language of my Anishinaabe ancestors. And I want to welcome each and every person present today for this amazing announcement. We are so excited to kick off the North American Indigenous Games with the Team Ontario tryouts today. And so I wish each and every participant who has come peace of mind and an exciting day. I'd like to welcome you to the traditional treaty territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation and to acknowledge that we are here starting off in a good way. We are preparing our hearts and our minds to engage in something that will benefit the greater good and certainly cause a lot of excitement. I hope a big ripple of excitement across Turtle Island. So in honoring our relatives out in the East Coast and acknowledging our relatives here, I have our water present here, and that is the life force that connects us all. And I want to sing a song that I learned from the East Coast to bring welcome to this day and indeed to this conversation, the sharing that's going to happen. And so it's called a welcoming song, and it comes from the great Mi'kmaq Nation. And I'm going to offer that as part of my prayers today, in wishing each and every person well. Thank you for that beautiful introduction, and good luck in the words you're going to speak. I'm sorry?
Would you like us to stand?
Yeah, you can stand if you'd like. That'd be great. Brought my little helper here, DeWagon. I'm a little bit short from this podium, but that's okay. All of my relations. Miigwech, miigwech, miigwech. Have an amazing day. Oh.
Now we'll go with Kim. So now we're going to hear from Jesse Tipping. Jesse Tipping is president of the Athlete Institute. His background includes playing for Brock University as well as the University of Waterloo. Using his experience in basketball and his time as a player and his education in high performance and strength and conditioning, he helped create the Athlete Institute Basketball Academy. This academy has helped, since he's began the academy, they have helped grow from 1 team in 2012 to 3 teams in 2018. In developing the AI Basketball Academy, Jesse's also built the Ontario Scholastic Basketball Association, OSBA. OSBA has grown to become one of the best high school basketball leagues on Turtle Island in North America, and he create the annual BioSteel All-Canadian Basketball Game, which is a celebration of the best Canadian basketball talent. AI has helped dozens of Canadian athletes reach their goals under Jesse's leadership, and in 2019, Jesse was listed as one of the top 20 most influential people on the Canadian basketball scene by Sportsnet. Thus, he was nominated specifically for being a modern builder of the game in Canada. Jesse, we thank you for your commitment to the game.
Thank you very much. On behalf of all of Athlete Institute and myself, we are truly humbled and honored that we can have a partnership with the ISWO. It is something that has been a short but long time in the coming, and we're very excited for our future. Athlete Institute was built on the spirit of giving and fellowship through sport, and this step allows us to further our mandate of using basketball as a vessel of enriching the lives of our youth. Myself and our team here at the Athlete Institute see this partnership as something that we can grow and evolve together. The best partnerships are ones that leadership on both sides can grow together for the betterment of the groups that we are trying to affect change in. We have that with the ISWO, and we look forward to our journey together. The Athlete Institute is very excited and proud of this partnership, and we look forward to growing together, enriching the lives of both Indigenous and Ontario youth in basketball, and together I know we can create a pathway that allows youth to aspire for success and aspires for growth inside their life. I appreciate everyone being here. I appreciate everyone's support in what we're trying to accomplish, as this is something that is a big undertaking for us that we take very seriously, and we look forward to the trials, and we look forward to the accomplishments that I know we'll be able to succeed with together. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Jesse. Now we will hear from Keir Johnson. Keir is manager of games and sport at ISWO. Keir's background includes being a part of the former national development team for an athlete and development team for Team Canada 8 times in various international competitions in the sport of kayaking.
Good morning. On behalf of ISWO, the Indigenous Sport and Wellness Council of Ontario, ISWO, it's great to be here today at the Athlete Institute, hosting our first event together in support of young Indigenous athletes. The Athlete Institute is an incredible facility dedicated to developing athletes, not just in the game of basketball, but in their everyday lives and their journey. From the outstanding facilities to the incredible talented coaches, athletic staff, to the leadership at the Athlete Institute, we at ISWO have been nothing but impressed with their efforts at ensuring inclusivity in sport. The partnership between Athlete Institute and ISWO brings together the leading basketball development program in Canada and Ontario's designated provincial, territorial, and Aboriginal sport body, PTSB. Together, we will host regional and provincial tournaments, tryouts for national and international sport events, coach development, creations of pathways and resources for these young athletes to succeed. We are thrilled to be hosting an official Team Ontario tryout today, here where the young athletes can have the opportunity to learn, develop their skills, and showcase their talents. As Jesse mentioned, we are also excited to announce the 2020 Ontario Native Basketball Invitational, or ONBI, now in its 6th year. We'll host it right here at the Athlete Institute on Easter weekend. At ISWO, we are committed to providing and improving the lives of Indigenous youth communities through sport. Sport has the power to change lives, and it's an important pathway for our youth and for reconciliation. Through various initiatives, including our Wellness Warrior campaign, Team 88 movement, which brings attention to all 94 calls of action with a focus to call to action on number 88. Our partnership with CBC, the Standing Bear Youth Leadership Program, which was developed with 550 Indigenous youth across Ontario. We are building stronger foundation and a better future for the youth. The pinnacle of this movement, using sport as a platform to celebrate our athletic achievements and the cultural heritage, is the North American Indigenous Games. In July, in Halifax, more than 5,000 youth from across Turtle Island will come together for a week of competition in more than 14 contemporary sports. Team Ontario will take a contingent of 500 athletes, along with their coaches, managers, chaperones, elders, and mission staff, and the experience is a lifetime for these youth. As a former NAG athlete, I can attest to this, and it started my journey in sport, and it's our Olympics for our people. The task of coordinating all these tryouts in the 14 sports across the province of Ontario is a very daunting task, to say the least. In many of our northern First Nations, very remote. I'd like to thank the coaches, assistant coaches, and team managers for their work and dedication. These are volunteer positions, and we are very grateful for their expertise and kindness and the care these individuals impress on our youth. We would like to thank the parents for continued support and patience, and of course, community and organizing partners like AI. We would be incredible, who have been incredible, for providing venues and tryouts and supporting in various ways. Finally, I would like to announce ISWO have some wonderful news from the Government of Ontario, who has committed to providing funding to support Team Ontario's participation in the 2020 North American Indigenous Games. ISWO is primarily funded through the Government of Ontario, and with a mandate to bring sport and recreation opportunities to Indigenous youth and communities. We look forward to bringing Team Ontario this year and an inclusive team, First Nations, Métis, and Inuit, from across Ontario and representing all regions of the province and communities. Thank you again to our host, Athlete Institute, Jesse, for this kind words and welcome, and all the coaches and staff as well. Good luck to our athletes at the games.
Nyawa Kier. Thank you again both to Jesse and Kier for speaking on the amazing partnership between Indigenous Sport and Wellness Ontario and the Athlete Institute. And Kier, thank you for announcing the upcoming games for Ontario Native Basketball Invitational and the funding. If there are any questions from the audience members, we can take those now. Beautiful. Nyawa Goa, thank you everybody for attending.
Oh, just my presentation.
At 11 a.m., there will also be a presentation from Athlete Institute coaching staff regarding the development opportunities youth have from Athlete Institute. If there are no more questions and no more comments, we are ready. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.